Friday, deadline day. The whole race bay team are in at sunrise. The cars have to be built up and then packed away for air freight.
The stuff has to leave here at 6 o'clock in the morning. This being Formula One and everything else, everyone works to all the deadlines. So if we have a problem with something or something like that, we could be here till 6. It's looking quite grim that that's going to happen.
The cars can only be built in a very specific order. Step by step, it grows out from the central chassis. Because numerous parts are still being repaired or fabricated around the factory, the engineers in race bay are often forced to wait for deliveries.
You're always waiting for one more piece of the jigsaw, so it's a bit of a waiting game.
A carbon fibre suspension wishbone has just come through ready to be fitted to the car. But the new gear change manifold isn't ready yet. It still needs to go through extreme stress testing. The power of a Formula One car will expose even a microscopic weakness. And a failure on track could ruin an entire race. The manifold is hooked up to a powered test rig. The rig produces the same output as an F1 engine. It hits nearly 290 kilometers per hour and slams through the gear changes, mimicking a full throttle lap on track. The newly fabricated part passes. Now the team can bolt the gearbox to the engine. In Formula One, the engine and gearbox are structurally integral pieces. They hold the rear wheels to the chassis. At full power, an F1 engine will use 450 litres of air a second. A driver can go through 8 of them in a season.